Well, hello, beautiful souls. I hope you're doing amazing. This is another collective reading. I'm doing this reading for the weekend. I feel like there's another shift in energy, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Sorry I'm not on camera. It's actually the middle of the night. But I thought I would do this because I felt the shift. So, let's see what we have here. And of course, we're going to do the oracle cards and the tarot. And there will be an extended to this. Check the Patreon below. At the end of this video, I'll talk about what will be on the extended. It depends on what the message will be for you all today. Okay? So let's see what we got. Okay. Okay. Something that has been in the works is coming to some sort of resolution here. But what's interesting is I still feel like there's a little bit of a wait, though. But it feels like the decision has already been made. But now it's just about the execution of it all. Oh yeah, it has definitely been a wait. Things have been falling into place. Spirit's been working its little magic. Listening to your intuition. Making the moves. Figuring things out. A lot of you have had a lot of things shifting in your life that is going to allow this to take place as long as you were open to the opportunities. Yeah, definitely something is coming into balance. There's been a lot of things realized here, or going to be realized. I'm going to say going to be realized. You know, it's one of those things where if you want something to happen, you know that there is action that needs to be taken. Like there are two sides to every story. There's always an opposing energy. Yeah. Someone's trying to figure out how to get something together. A relationship, a career path. And it's coming together. For some of you, there's a bit of a tiny wait. And I'm talking like a week, if that. But it almost feels like someone's going to express something after an epiphany. It almost feels like in love, someone's realizing how much they miss a person. How they miss having that person in their life. And the things that they had done before to keep that away from them. But the energy is shifting so that they see things differently. And now they want to come together. Now they want to take a risk. Interesting. Okay. So let's get into the cards. I know the cards I want to use. I have to find them. Okay. We're going to use the Oracle of Seven Energies as the base. And then I'll use the Tarot of the Divine to clarify. Okay, let's see what we got. We have Wish Upon a Star, a Burst of Magic. I'm going to put this in reverse. The Storyteller, Great Big Love, Broken Open, Feeling the World, Ears Wide Open, Divine Matrix, Spirit of Gratitude, and Let It Go. On the bottom we have Smoke and Mirrors, so Smoke and Mirrors is telling me that there's a lot of things that you don't see, okay? It almost feels like it's blowing away though, so you can see. Somebody thinks what is blocking them is something very important. You know, this could be old ideas that they have once had about relationships or what stability was supposed to be. It's coming into some sort of balance, like they're seeing the other side. It's so important to have a win in life, okay? And sometimes we have to take, well, most of the time, we have to take leaps of faith, you know? And I feel like the smoke is clearing for this person. They're starting to understand that success is in their hand and in no one else's. Clearing out things that they don't need anymore in their lives. That could be you or someone else. But that's just what the energy is saying. We're going to take reversals today. Okay. So these three cards wanted to fall out. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Wands. So I'm going to put this with the overall energy. And this talks about someone feeling like they were nurturing themselves, right? And the decisions that they were making in the past. Feeling like that's what was keeping them safe, but not really. It was keeping them away from true enlightenment or true love or your true purpose. And now is the time to take a risk or make a decision for the future or to move towards the future. Okay? So in the past we have Great Big Love. Yeah. Someone once thought that a love that they had was really for them. Like it was it was just going to be this way with this individual. Some of you were single and just thought that you would always be single, and that big love that you always wanted wasn't really going to come to you, but that was just you being trapped in your mind from the experiences that you have went through before, or maybe lack thereof experiences. Yeah, especially with that Six of Wands. It's like a lack of experience, right? But it almost feels like to me that some sort of communication is coming in where you didn't think that there wouldn't be any, or that something was just out of your reach. A lot of you got clarity on the fact that it was time to have a win. It's time to move forward. I feel like there was a shift in you as a person. You wanted to communicate your needs and your feelings. Yeah, especially with Wish Upon a Star. It feels like a lot of things are coming together with this card. This is having a reinvigoration of hope in something that you thought was very far away from you. Almost like you were waiting on it for so long, or feeling like someone was so far that you would never get it. Okay? But that hope seems to be rekindled, yeah, by a connection. Some of you are making a decision to find true love and nothing else smaller than that. Some of you have realized that you have found that and you need to come out of your shell. Some of you are getting out of a relationship to find true love because you weren't getting what you needed. Because your idea right now is to find that true love and hold on to it. You're starting to believe that. You're starting to feel it. And that's because that energy is around you. That energy shift. I keep talking about that love energy shift for all of us. Yeah, Four of Wands in reverse. Some of you are definitely getting rid of a relationship that wasn't very stable. A mindset that wasn't really stable. It wasn't getting you, whatever the situation. It wasn't getting you to your happiness or your foundations. The problem is you feel it, but you don't see it right now. There's no immediate action. You would love to move forward. You feel like you want to move forward. However, you're not seeing the path right now. Some of you are definitely losing hope because the situation doesn't feel balanced. It feels like, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. So what's going on here? Why are they not doing what they're supposed to be doing? Yeah, you want somebody to take control of the situation and come towards you. Because that will be a way to balance out the hope and to balance out how you feel. You don't want to have a situation that doesn't have equilibrium, okay? Some of you in work don't want to fail, okay? So the bottom line, we have broken open. What you do not see is that someone's heart is opening up, okay? And I feel like they're about to come towards you for a renewal, maybe an apology. Someone's seeing what they didn't see before. It's like they're being cracked open. Some of them had to leave somebody behind so they could move on with their life, or leave an old idea behind. Some of them were just scared of love or thought that love wasn't for them. And now they're coming in with some sort of offer. And I feel like it's heavy. This offer is to get you all back on track so you can move forward now. They're ready. They're ready to move forward. Okay? Storyteller. Guys, be careful the story that you're telling yourself. Okay? Make sure that you're listening to the fine print is what they're saying to me. Some of you stories are different. Yes, somebody is coming in. Some of them, they are not for you. Some of them, they are. You're going to have to listen to them, to what they're saying, okay? And what kind of actions they're going to put in moving forward. So yes, it's like you got the key, right? It's like the story is about to be written, but what is being written on the pad, okay? So we have the Five of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Judgment in reverse. I realized I wasn't saying the cards. I apologize. Yeah, so a cycle is now ending. It feels like it was a cycle that you had in your head. Whether you were trying to keep a situation together or trying to keep yourself away from something. Because it can go either way because this is a collective. But either way, the situation wasn't making you happy. Okay? And you needed to change your ideas. And that's what this is. This is coming in to change your ideas for you to reassess what your happiness is and not just being content with the situation or overindulging in something you just wanted so bad, but to really see clearly. Yeah, to pay attention to the story that's being written. So this is interesting because it talks about the collective energy, what they're saying to me. Okay. So right now, love is radiating from the planet. It sounds really weird to hear, but it really is. The energy of love. Whether this is in relationships or family ships, all of that. Everybody is starting to have a little bit more compassion or opening up to the idea of compassion, but it's still up to people to receive it. Okay, some people are going to fight it because we have free will, whatever that is. But the thing is, we have an opportunity to move into that. We have an opportunity to keep that energy up and use it as a sort of foundation or to create stronger relationships. Okay. So because of this, that energy is making us tap into what it is that we are missing in our lives. And where we envision our happiness versus where we've been trying to get it from. So, yeah. So trying to heal that energy and leave behind anything that was too heavy. But you have to tap into a more emotional, feminine, divine feminine energy way, right? Because right now it's going to be really confusing. So I want to go towards this thing that makes me happy, right? But our emotions can get us very confused because it's all about our feelings, right? And we're not using our logic or anything of that nature. So take your time. Make sure you're looking at the signs, if there are any. And make sure that you're actually building. So for some of you, you're going to deal with a person who doesn't know what to do after they come in. All they know is that they want you. They feel like you're the missing link or the missing piece, but they're going to have a problem figuring out how to really solidify things from there on. Okay? So we have ears wide open. Pay attention to what people are saying and how they're expressing themselves is the big thing. Yeah, because the shift in energy is very scary. And it's almost so intense that people don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with this energy. Because it conflicts with what it is that they have previously been working on. It takes them far away from the past. And it's hard for people to leave the past. But if you pay attention to this person's true intent, if their true intent is to let go of the past, let go of people they don't need or things that they don't need, then it's telling you that it's okay to move forward. But you definitely have to pay attention, guys. Okay? Now, in your environment, we have the divine matrix. Spirit's really trying to work things out. So what they're trying to do is get everybody to get on the path of their new foundations so they can start building a more steady groundwork, okay, for the future. That's what's happening, okay? Now it's just about both of you putting that groundwork in together to build something, to get on an equal footing. Okay? I do feel like it's going to be a little bit of work, okay? I get this energy of somebody wanting to save themselves. So I feel like sometimes people, either you or this person can be their own worst enemy because they're thinking of themselves. They're trying to keep themselves safe. They're trying to think of the bigger picture as far as what they're accumulating in their life and what they'll have to leave behind. And that's very scary. Even though they have this passion and this drive and the energy is pushing them in a different direction, it's like they have to work it out with themselves and their own ego. It is going to take hard work. It's going to take wisdom. It's going to take intellect. It's going to take them using their logic to do what is right. Okay? Some of this is going to throw some people in a dark side of the moon energy with this moon card here. Okay? Fear, anger, holding on to things that are not helpful, which causes confusion in your situation with them. Some people may be inconsistent, pretty much. Trying to hold on to the past, but at the same time wanting to work on something they feel is for them. Right? Okay. So spirit of gratitude, this is going to be hard for us because I feel like we need to be thankful for the shift, thankful for the idea of love opening up to us. It's a wonderful thing, right? It's here to actually get us to balance, to prioritize our lives with what we want to see for the future. Things that we have been juggling, trying to make work that don't work, this is our opportunity to shift those out of our lives so we can have what we truly want. See? The things that we have been stressed about emotionally and in love. It's a way to balance out that energy, especially for us who've been in things that haven't given us anything back, not getting the relationships that we want that are true for us, staying in relationships that don't help us, being angry with family members and it's been 10 years, you know? That's what it's trying to shift out, and we need to see that. So we end with let go, which is wonderful. This talks about accepting the shift in energy and seeing what the universe is trying to get us to let go so we can experience more love, right? Yeah. You're not clear now. You're not clear now. It's a little bit confusing. Okay? But that confusion is distracting us from coming out of our heads. There's so much thinking. There's been so much thinking in the past transits. And now it's time to act with that Hermit card in reverse. Right? To let go of childish energy or old ways and be prepared for the new way. Look at that. The Ace of Coins. Right? For the new future. What we're trying to bring into our life. Yeah, getting rid of superficial energy and making things clear for us. Balancing out superficial energy that we've been trying to hold on to. Superficial ways, old ways, you know? I'm getting a story of somebody who's single and saying, oh, I'm always going to be single because I haven't found anybody in 5 years or so. But that's not true. This energy is coming in for us to be open again to love in a nurturing and caring way. Okay? We got to get out of that mindset that's keeping us stuck. Yeah, it's keeping us stuck and away from love. And they're trying to open us up to it. Yeah. Two of Cups. Two of Cups and the Hangman. The love that we've been missing. The connections that we've been missing. Oh, that's beautiful, is it not? Okay, beautiful souls. So in the extended, we are going to do I'm going to do the environment, which is probably a person. But, you know, I let spirit guide me. So we're going to do 2 sections here. The top will be mind, yours, the environment. If it's a person, it'll come out as a person. The next layer will be your heart, the heart in this person that you're dealing with probably. And then we're going to do actions. So your actions and actions that are coming towards you, and the environment's actions or that person's actions. Okay? So maybe I'll see you there. If not, I love you. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.